Hello everyone, I'm J. Annie Cheryl from Tamil Nadu is here to speak on postmortem of politics. Politics involve making the common decision for a group of people. The historical thought of politics can be traced back to its early antiquity with seminal works of Plato's Republic, Aristotle, Politics, Chanakya's Arthashastra and Chanakya Nidhi, as well as some works of Confucius in 3rd century BC. Politics of political parties began to form during the struggle over ratification of Federal Constitution of 1787. The friction between them increased attention has shifted from the creation of new federal government to the question of how powerful that federal government would be. So this was the beginning of politics. Aristotle, called as the father of political science, stated that man by nature a political animal. He meant that only in political community people can live a good life. So hereby the political system came into existence. India was ruled by British for more than 200 years. Under Mahatma Gandhi ji, India got independence on 15th August 1947 and on 26th January 1950 India got republic. So India became a secular, sovereign, democratic and parliament form of government. Most of the country became democratic. That is, the people in the country have full freedom to select their leaders. Election Commission of India was established on 25th January 1950. Its main motto was to hold a fair election. The people play a very vital role in election. They have a very important rights known as voting, but most of their votes are sold and bought by the political parties on the name of caste, religion, community and several other areas. Still poverty hits some part of the country. So the people below poverty line get sentimentally locked by the money given by the political parties. Election candidates' action and motto should seek them out, but they desire for power and position make them to buy the vote. We can also say politics and power are two faces of a single coin, and we also have a current virtual meaning for politics. That is, if a person gains something with his power or position, is called as politics. So do you think the real meaning of politics is yet alive? No, it is already dead. In early period, politics as a particular means for resolving conflict. But now, the political party having a strong hold on one particular religion or community create a vast division among the people and which will surely result in a war within the country. There are a lot of new laws and improvements have been implemented. Then also there are lots of people suffering with unemployment, homeless, acute hunger, etc. So is politics really providing solution for people's problem? Farmers, being the backbone of our country, are left with empty hand. During the period of Indira Gandhi, Green Revolution came into existence. That is keeping the farmers in the foremost. India became self-sufficient in food security. But is it the same case now? No. And also new parties with new ideas are coming up. But then people stick to political nepotism. New parties with new ideas have to be recognized in order to develop a better country. Women's safety, which is being a very big question mark still now. There are lots of laws, rules, safety measures have been taken, but then it remains to be a very big question mark. So is politics providing safety for the people? When we ask all these questions, we can understand that the real meaning of politics is dead long back. So it's an emergency to concentrate on politics and make the political system only for the development of country and not for the development of individuals in powers. So it's the responsibility of youngsters who are the future pillar of the country to give life to the politics and to bring its real meaning back. So let's create change within us in order to see the change. Thank you.